Good morning and thanks for joining us for this August update. This update we have a lot of news for you. We are approaching Nakamoto, which is only barely a couple of weeks away. We are expecting the Nakamoto release, the Stacks Nakamoto release, to hit exchanges and applications sometime between August 29th and September 1st. The developers have announced that they will ship the final code for Nakamoto on the 28th. Um, this is a proposed date. It's a date that is sort of reliant on all tests passing, meaning that if there's a problem with some of the features of the release, if some of these tests fail, they might delay shipping this hard fork in 28th. Now, this is not likely to happen because most of the tests are passing right now, and the things that have been done are just minor. But it could happen. Okay, so we plan for the last week of August or the first week of September to have Nakamoto on the network. And as a quick refresher, Nakamoto will bring between 5 to 10 second finality to Stacks blocks. It will bring a new consensus mechanism that fixes a vulnerability that was being exploited by a large miner. If you want to see the thread relating that vulnerability, just ping me on Discord or send us an email. Just engage with us on social media. I could send you the forum link to that vulnerability. And it's basically a patch to fix that vulnerability, and then a speed enhancement to make Stacks better able to compete against Solana. Miner software will become a little bit more greedy. You need a bigger computer to mine Stacks. Stacks will become a little bit more centralized, but you really need speed for an L2. Thing is that Stacks will be better marketed as an L2 for Bitcoin, and Solana has proven that speed is a formidable selling point for blockchains. So we think that Stacks is following the right path with this release. Almost everybody thinks so. Um, um, we expect that the network will be more successful once this release is deployed. Now, some final notes on Nakamoto. Bitfari is ready for Nakamoto. We tested this, most of our applications on testnet. Once SBTC chips, this will chip roughly 1 month and a half after Nakamoto deploys, meaning September, October. Once the SBTC update chips, then we'll um, create swaps between Faris and SBTC and integrate SBTC into our network so that you can purchase ads and other things with SBTC. We also plan to support ad placing with SBTC, but we will obviously prefer Faris for ad placements, and we will offer the bigger discounts with Faris, since it's a native token of our network. When the letter was shipped last year, we made the fixes that we needed so that the token icon displayed on the letter wallet, and when we tested everything was working. We are now working on bridges to bring in users from other platforms. This will continue with Nakamoto, but those users will be onboarded to the latest version of the blockchain. Now, in order to communicate communicate this to users, we have two new listings, one on the Stacks Foundation for the app and another one on the Stacks Foundation website for the token, so that users that come to Stacks know that the Bitfari app and token have been reviewed and they are safe for use. We have onboarded more ambassadors, close to 20x more ambassadors. Previously we had 20, now we have close to 300. What we're going to do with the digital land is basically release the entire planet, so that will be 100x of the land. We cannot do that with the current version of Stacks because this has collapsed the network 3 times. So we expect that with Nakamoto, which is a 500x on speed for Stacks, we expect that the scalability will rise accordingly, and we will be able to use the digital land application with a full globe spectrum. So we will open the digital land to cover the whole globe. And obviously all of the tokens that have been minted will continue to be valid. We continue to test the Bitfari wallet on testnet, and this is something that will also be deployed soon. And we have now a digital land ad framework which is ready for mainnet. So that should be updated and say ready for mainnet, which is great news. As you know, we listed and we are partners with StackSwap. StackSwap is doing an UI update. They're making a sleeker interface and they are fixing some things in the platform. We support this change. We advise you to use StackSwap. Once the update is released, we will try to support them by increasing the pool for trading, and we will try to promote the platform so that more users come and use this platform. As you know, Alex had a security issue, was hacked roughly 3-4 months ago, and the other exchanges are fairly new. So we will make partnerships with some of the new exchanges, list the token there, and then expand our partnership with StackSwap once this UI fix is in, and once they fix additional issues that are still going on in the platform. We also hope that Alex stabilizes quickly, and we hope that they recover some of their lost value. A lot of people are basically working night and day on Stacks. It's just that it's hard to start an ecosystem. So a lot of growing pains all across Stacks, and that's usual. Nothing new with that. Now, in terms of Bitfari, what we do here is that we sell ads, and we distribute ads on billboards. We tokenize screens to distribute these ads directly and distribute them for up to 90% less, which is about what the intermediaries take from your ad budgets. And one of the major achievements of this year has been onboarding CPA ads. You're gonna see probably hundreds of new ads on the platform, whether it is if you use the digital land platform, or if you use the coupon platform, or if you browse any of our websites, or if you browse the ad placing interface. If you browse any of our platforms, any of our websites, you're gonna start seeing CPA ads, and this is ads that pay once you click on them and buy a product. So we have onboarded roughly 100 CPA ads. Before the year ends, we will probably upload between 1,000 to 10,000 CPA ads. We don't have a bridge that will do this automatically. We will do this manually, and then next year we will build a bridge that will do it automatically. So for this year, we will have probably thousands of CPA ads. For next year, we could have possibly tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of CPA that bridge is built. What the bridge does is that it takes a Web2 ad and it converts it into a Web3 ad. How is that done? Well, you need to take the copy and the keywords of the ad, and then you need to match the keywords not with cookies, but with NFT keywords, wallet balances, Web3 cookies, so on, right? So you're basically taking the assets from a Web2 world and migrating them from a Web3 world. So ad migration from Web2 to Web3 is a thing, and that is what we are doing right now. But we have acquired through partnership hundreds of thousands of potential ads, which is great for the platform. Now these are CPA ads, so the money will be realized once anybody in the platform buys something. We also have display ads, and we have thousands of customers for that as well. But this is exciting because this will increase our total log value in terms of ads. So it's very, very exciting. It's a very, very exciting development. And this will bring our customers into the tens of thousands before the year ends. Now, you will see these CPA ads like this. So you will see them in online applications. And most prominently, you will see them in the cover page network, which is the ad that appears on the first screen of the site. So first you will see the ads in this fashion, and then we will do more things that will allow you to see the ads on real live screens and billboards. But you will first see these CPA ads here. And also you will see 10 times more variability, or 10 times more advertisers in the cover page. That's what we have right now. So 1 month ago we announced our Ambassador Grants platform. I'll give you a summary. We expanded the ambassador program, and now we're going to take some money to give grants to ambassadors so that they can go to conferences, represent Bitfari, go organize regional events. So we will send them pens, mouse pads, some money for regional events, money for pizza, money for the time. This is not like big money. It's like small money, $500 up to $1,000, just so that they can go to the conference. We will send them the tickets, of course, to the conference, and in some cases we will also cover travel expenses and hotel expenses. But for the most part, the most typical situation will be you're an ambassador, you're working in Africa, you're working in India, you're working in Europe. Here's $200. Organize a Zoom call and talk about Bitfari, right? So we are in a position to release those grants, and we will release a page so that you can apply for an ambassador grant and you can talk to people about Bitfari. If you're an ambassador, you can get the grant just by being an ambassador and applying. If you're not an ambassador, we will have a page where people that are not ambassadors can organize a Bitfari event. Obviously, you can organize your Bitfari event. You need to wait for us to give you a grant, but it's nice if you get that money for pizza or for the event. Sometimes you have to rent out the venues and that sort of stuff, but this is part of our expansion strategy. So it's good that we have that budget now. In terms of bridges, we have built a couple of bridges. The idea is to go from Bitfari to Ethereum and from Bitfari to BRC20. As you know, there was a hack on Alex, so that has impacted our ability to bridge the coins. But the idea is that after the bridges from SIP10, which is the standard of stacks, to BRC20, which is the most popular standard on Bitcoin, after those bridges are completed and they are functional and people start using them, we will move to create digital land bridges so that you can bridge coupons, and you can also bridge digital land from the semi-fungible NFT standard that we created on Stacks to an SRC20, which is a stamp protocol on Bitcoin, so that you can actually tokenize those properties from one ecosystem to another, and then you will be able to use them on your Bitcoin wallet using an Unisat wallet or equivalent wallet, or you will be able to sell them um, on any marketplace that allows you to sell SRC20 tokens. So BRC20 will be for the FARI token, and then SRC20 will be for stamps. We also plan to do something with rooms. We have reserved some names on room. We made some announcements previously, but up to now we don't have any news related to rooms for this announcement. But we will have later. Okay. Now, in terms of digital monetization, this has been another popular request. When we introduce user ads to the digital, and there will be a button that allows you to place an ad, and you will be able to place an ad on the digital land. That money, a fraction of that money goes to the landowner, another fraction of that money goes to the protocol, and another fraction of that money goes to all of the digital landowners. Um, Meaning that everybody gets a cut of digital land monetization. Everybody that is in the ecosystem and that is active in the ecosystem, right? When you place these ads, users get a cut for their attention when they see these ads. That's their incentives to go and use the platform, and this can be brokered to any developer application that is showing the ads just to get their cut, their developer cut. This was explained last year. We're going to introduce CPA ads. Though some of those CPA ads pay on a decentralized fashion, meaning they are native Web3 ads. Most of those CPA ads are Web2 ads, so they pay in a centralized fashion, meaning the money needs to go to a Web2 environment, and then from that Web2 environment, it gets distributed to a Web3 wallet, and then it gets distributed to digital land users. Bitcoin bridges for the land, as I explained in the last slide, these are planned, but have not yet shipped. But we are planning that. And then you got also auditing, which is another income stream for digital land monetization. So we will be able to audit digital land ads. So for user stream, and obviously you can list the tokens and sell them on Gamma or any other platform that can list stacks tokens on NFTs. So pretty exciting stuff. 3 new streams for digital land monetization. So that's pretty exciting. Now, in terms of partnerships, we're gonna partner with North American Advertising for corporate support. These are like corporate people that place big ads on billboards. So we are pretty happy about that partnership. We got the CPA ads by partnering with ClickBank. As you know, ClickBank, they manage uh, billions of dollars in ads. So that's very exciting. We are also going to partner with New York Life for ads that relate to insurance, life insurance, and that kind of stuff. We are partnering with FIDA. This is in process. We are partnering with FIDA for so New York Life has Web2 ads for insurance, and FIDA has Web3 ads for insurance. So this is insurance as well. They are on the Cardano ecosystem, and they are pretty close to launching. And also we talk about a partnership with Bitcoin Startup Lab that started last year. So we are part of this pre-accelerator as well. And we have 4 new partnerships for credit card processing. We can sell ads using dollars and stable coins, and then we can automatically translate that into crypto. So that's a good onboarding that we are doing using these payment gateways. And the idea to have 4 is because we have multiple products, multiple lines of service, and we needed multiple payment gateways to comply with different standards and to provide us with different um, features. So it was just easier to have multiple than to have just one and to have a single point of failure. Ideally, most of the ad revenue will come in through crypto, but in reality, between 95 to 99% of the money right now will come through US dollars and Bitcoin. And as this revolution advances, we will see more money coming in through stacks, Faris, and Ethereum. but we expect the major